Hi, and welcome to Bits of Blender. I'm here with my boy Richard.
Hi!
And we're going to show you how to import and extrude a logo. Let's pop open Blender. And I'm going to get rid of that cube. Go into File, Import, and I'm going to select Paths. And I'm importing an SVG. I have better luck with importing SVG, so with my logo work, when I bring it into Blender via Adobe Illustrator, I don't save it in the Illustrator format, I save it in SVG. So then when I import it, I'm going to have it clamp on the height. And there's my logo. Or at least a version of it that's just made up of just the line art, the Bezier line. So I'll tab into it. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to separate the outer rectangle. So let's make sure nothing's selected by hitting the A key a couple times. And then I hit L to select this path, and P to separate, and Tab to get out of the object altogether. So now, if I turn this around a little bit, you can see, let me select the rectangle, you can see that these are two separate objects. What you can do when you have Bezier paths is you can use on this Curves and Surface panel the extrude feature. So now I just extruded that, and I'll select this, and I'll click that once there. You can click it as many times as you want, as deep as you want for the extrusion. And I'll switch this back to solid. And let's see, let's look at it through the camera. I'll select both those, I'll scale that up a bit. And then let's throw in a little texture. It's almost black, and it's just a little bit reflective. And then I'll select this, and I'm going to make this white, even though the Nyquist part, I'm not going to do a faithful reproduction here, because Nyquist would be a light gray and Art and Logic would be white. So make that white. We'll have it emit just a tiny bit. Just lighten up a little bit. Go to render. See what that looks like. That's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can also put a little bevel. So under here, bevel resolution, or I'm sorry, bevel depth. You can add a little bevel. Here, let's switch that. See, I can increase that bevel. We'll just keep a nice little bevel there. And I type Z to go back to shaded mode. 12 to render. And there you go.
Mm-hmm. So if you want to make your logo 3D, if you have one, you can.